So the other day I was checking through all of League's new challenges and stumbled across an unlockable title called Bot Blaster, which not only sounds dope as fuck, no, it's also one of the only titles that openly insults the opposing players. So you boys know that I had to get it.
Hit them hard. I'm coming back with the blast. I'm coming back with the blast.
The Bot Blaster title is awarded by reaching the last stage of the Machine Hunting Mercenaries capstone. Reaching the stage requires you to fully complete the only 3 co-op vs AI challenges, those being Malfunction, which requires you to play 100 co-op vs AI games, Protion Override, which requires you to play 100 co-op vs AI games with different champions, and Robo Recall, which requires you to kill a total of 7,500 bots. Malfunction and Protion Override are quite easy to complete. All you really have to do is win co-op vs AI matches. The fastest way to complete both of these challenges is to go through all of the champions alphabetically until you complete both of them. Pro tip! Avoid champions that don't deal a lot of damage. Reason number 1 is because the games tend to get stretched out, so you're wasting time by not being efficient. And reason number 2 is Robo Recall. Remember that to complete challenge number 3, you have to kill a total of 7,500 bots. To complete Robo Recall together with Malfunction and Protion Override, you'd have to kill 75 bots every game for 100 games. And that's just not possible. So expect the total number of games to be between 130 and 200 bot games, depending on what strategy you use. Here is the one I used to kill 7,500 bots in under 150 games. Create a rune page with either Dark Harvest or First Strike. Dark Harvest will help you one-shot bots without having to worry about not dealing enough damage, and First Strike will provide you with enough gold to complete your full damage build in under 15 minutes. These are the ones that I used, but feel free to change anything you don't like. Next, you want to queue up for an intro bot game. And while you might not receive the same amount of experience as you would compared to an intermediate bot match, there are 3 reasons why you should always queue up versus intro bots. Reason number 1 is the queue time is 2 seconds long. This is due to leveling bots that spam intro games to sell fresh level 30 accounts to smurfs. The leveling bots tend to go mid lane and push until the game is won. Without your interference, that should take about 23 minutes. The second reason is that you're free to farm kills on both side lanes without having to worry about a teammate accidentally taking one of your kills. And the last reason is that intro bots have less intelligent pathing and tend to do quirky shit. As previously mentioned, avoid champions that don't deal a lot of damage. Which champion you farm kills best with often depends on what type of champion you're good at. I found out that Anivia, Kog'Maw and Veigar work the best for me, simply because you can use your long-range AoE abilities to one-shot enemies in their fountain right after they respawn. Also, make sure to bring Teleport and either Ghost or Flash. The kill farming strategy is quite repetitive, so I'd recommend watching a movie or playing something else while you're grinding kills. So here's what you do. Buy items. Go either top or bot lane. Preferably bot lane. Don't worry, I'll explain why in a minute. Farm until minute 3. At around 3 minutes and 30 seconds, the first bots should show up. By then, you should be 3 levels ahead of them. Kill them. Continue farming. Kill both bots again. Recall. Buy more items. Teleport back to either bot lane or top lane. Push your wave under the enemy tower and kill both bots again. Now move to either this or this bush and kill any bot that paths down the lane. The reason why I would recommend going on bot lane is because Ezreal and Alistar are squishier than Galio and Nasus in the early levels, and also because you will have access to blue buff. This allows you to kill more bots, as you don't have to worry about managing your resources. At a certain point in the game, the bots won't show up anymore. This is because they're probably busy defending the mid lane tower. Use this opportunity to your advantage, recall to buy items, and proceed to teleport closer to their base. Now walk to exactly this or this position to prevent minions from attacking you, and continue to farm bots that walk into you. Once you feel like you're strong enough to one-shot them, move to exactly this position in front of their fountain. The position prevents both the fountain laser and the enemy minions from attacking you. Now sit back and spam your abilities into their base. At this point in the game, you should be able to kill them fairly quickly right after they respawn. Now lean back and enjoy watching your kill score go higher and higher until you win the game. With this strategy, you should be able to kill between 60 to 100 bots every game, depending on minor factors. And all you really have to do now is simply repeat this strategy around 125 times, which takes approximately 2,500 minutes or 42 hours of your life without counting champ select or loading screen time. But hey, the title is fucking worth it.
You sussy bata!